Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back, viewers. Let's start our stories part 2. The farmer and the stork. Finding that cranes were destroying his newly sown corn, a farmer one evening set a net in his field to catch the destructive birds. When he went to examine the net next morning, he found a number of cranes and also a stork. Release me, I beseech you, cried the stork, for I have eaten none of your corn, nor I have done you any harm. I am a poor innocent stork, as you may see, a most dutiful bird. I honor my father and mother. But the farmer cut him short. All this may be true enough, I dare say, but I have caught you with those who were destroying my crops, and you must suffer with the company in which you are found. So, the moral is people are judged by the company they keep. The hare and the tortoise. A tortoise one day met a hare who made fun of her. My, you move so slowly, you will never get far. The tortoise, upset by the hare's manner, said, let's have a race and see who is faster. The hare laughed at and said, you must be joking, but all right, we will see who reached the other side of the hill first. Off he ran, leaving the tortoise far behind. After a while, the hare stopped and waited for the tortoise to come along. He waited and waited till he felt sleepy. I might as well take a nap, he thought. Even if she catches up with me, I can easily win the race. So he lay down under a shady tree and closed his eyes. When the tortoise passed the sleeping hare, she walked on slowly but steadily. By the time the hare woke up, the tortoise was near the finishing line. He ran as fast as he could, but he could not catch up with the tortoise. So, moral of the story is slow and steady can win the race. The ant and the dove. One hot day, an ant was searching for some water. After walking around for some time, she came to a spring. To reach the spring, she had to climb up a blade of grass. While making her way up, she slipped and fell into the water. She could have drowned if a dove up a nearby tree had not seen her. Seeing that the ant was in trouble, the dove quickly plucked off a leaf and dropped it into the water near the struggling ant. The ant moved towards the leaf and climbed up there. Soon it carried her safely to dry ground. Just at the time, a hunter nearby was throwing out his net towards the dove, hoping to trap it. Guessing what he was about to do, the ant quickly bit him on the heel. Feeling the pain, the hunter dropped his net. The dove was quickly to fly away to safety. So, moral of the story, one good turn deserves another. The monkey and the dolphin. One day long ago, some sailors set out to sea in their sailing ship. One of them brought his pet monkey along for the long journey. When they were far out at sea, a terrible storm overturned the ship. Everyone fell into the sea, and the monkey was sure that he would drown. Suddenly, a dolphin appeared and picked him up. They soon reached the island, and the monkey came down for the dolphin's back. The dolphin asked the monkey, do you know this place? The monkey replied, yes, I do. In fact, the king of the island is my best friend. Do you know that I am actually a prince? Knowing that no one lived on the island, the dolphin said, well, so you are the prince. Now you can be a king. The monkey asked, how can I be a king? As the dolphin started swimming away, he answered, this is easy. That is easy. As you are the only creature on this island, you will naturally be the king. So, the moral of the story, those who lie and boast may end up in trouble. Story number 10. The Fox and the Stork. A selfish fox once invited a stork to dinner at his home in a hollow tree. That evening, the stork flew to the fox home and knocked on the door with her long beak. The fox opened the door and said, "Please come in and share my food." The stork was invited to sit down at the table. She was very hungry and the food smelled delicious. The fox served soup in shallow bowls and he licked up all the soup very quickly. However, the stork could not have any of it as the bowl was too shallow for her long beak. The poor stork just smiled politely and stayed hungry. The selfish fox asked, "Stork, why have not you taken your soup? Don't you like it?" The stork replied, "It was very kind of you to invite me for dinner. Tomorrow evening, please join me for the dinner at my home." The next day, when the fox arrived at the stork's home, he saw that they were also having soup for dinner. This time, the soup was served in tall jugs. The stork drank the soup easily, but the fox could not reach inside the tall jug. This time, it was his turn to go hungry. The moral of the story is a selfish act can backfire on you. To see you in the next part. Thank you.